idiot. Okay. Am I on now? Right. You just missed the first 20 minutes or so. I must have double clicked the start the stream button on YouTube. Ugh. One day I'll get this right, won't I? Okay, so where are we up to? Just been talking to myself the last 20 minutes. Okay, so we've worked out that this is our transistor we've taken out and can't identify. I left the stream really quickly last week because I had to, well, I managed to get a migraine, and I'm still getting little ones. Must be either the Ural or the cranberry gummy stupid things that I'm taking. Yeah. So I've connected connected the collector and the emitter, and we're looking for the base where that connects to. So that is a 2.2K. Yeah, that's a 2.2K, or it should be, and none of these down here are 2.2K. So we can, I'll bring you right down. So yeah, we've got our, what is it? Our emitter here, which goes down to this capacitor. We've got and our 1 meg, which then goes to earth down there. There's also an earth there. So I'm not sure, well, I could have connected that earth to there, or moved this resistor over to there. That's neither here nor there. And now we're looking for the base, which connects up to this 2.2 down here, and then it goes down and it connects up to the other 100 microfarad capacitor down here, and that goes to earth. And I think it might be this one here, but this has also got maybe, because that is actually going up to this 470 across to that 27K, yeah, and then up to there, which would make sense maybe. And it looks like I've desoldered something from there. So I'm just going to connect the base up to that one, and then we'll very, very tentatively turn it on, because I don't want to destroy these transistors. They're so sensitive. If you connect them the wrong way around, they're gone, basically. Now I'll just put that on there temporarily. Where's the solder? Quickly. Just want it to stay there temporarily. Come on. Why isn't it going? Still not sticking. Okay. Put a bit of flux on that, I think. Okay. Let's use my finger and then I can tell if it's getting too hot. Why aren't you sticking? Yep, that's getting too hot. It's going to have to go through there somehow or another. There's got to be a hole in there somewhere. All right. Still not sticking. Okay. Why aren't you doing what you're supposed to do? Okay, that's sort of attached. Okay. So let's turn on the power supply and keep our fingers crossed. Now it's on 8.5 volts and it's current limited to 0.76 amps. So I guess here goes nothing. Right, just connecting up the battery terminal. Good. Now, the moment of truth. Just check that we haven't got anything underneath it. No. So I'll just, yeah, okay, I'm just going to have a sip of tea. My biscuit has fallen in. So, yeah, as you can see, the biscuit fell in. Okay, here we go. No. Did hear a bit of a thump though from it. And it's not cutting out at all. And we do have some noise. Yeah, something's not right. So we'll turn it off. Now, what have we done? Now we've got a collector connected up to the brown wire, which goes into the choke. Now we've got, so these are the IF cans up here. So we at our first amplifier stage. Now that is connected up to that choke, which comes back to the blue wire. Down here. That's got a brown, where's the brown wire? Oh no, that's, yeah, that's right. So that's black, that goes down to ground, or down to the main rail. Out of the blue. So that one can't be on there then. Yeah, okay. After all that difficult soldering. Right. I'm very tempted just to turn it on and touch all of these and see if we get anything. Yeah, because I can't. It's definitely not those two. They're right. It's got to be one of these 2 or 3 here. And that's connecting back into that one, which isn't right. It's got to connect up. So what is the other? Yeah, that's in there. Which goes out to that 2.2, and then the 4.7. I really don't understand where this goes out into there, into here, and round over here to this resistor over there. And that then connects to ground through this capacitor over here. Is that it? So we'll try turning it on. And no, no. And that doesn't really reach. Would help if I connected the power up again. Pulled the battery leads off. Okay. Now we do have sound. Got that whooshing noise. So that is working. Try turning it down a bit. That doesn't look, maybe I have. Nothing. So maybe it is this one at the end here. Yeah. And yeah. So that, and then it's and that connects to ground. And this end goes through that resistor there. So it must be this one here. Just lift this up out the way. Okay. Then that green wire goes off somewhere. Yeah, that goes off down here to these transistors down here, which is me no understand, eh? Okay, turn off. Okay. Right. So, I've just put out a call for help. Because this doesn't make sense at all. Must be this terminal here. And it looks like I did something down there at some stage. So we'll just put this down here temporarily. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch down here. Okay, come on. These terminals take quite a bit of heating up. That's it. And they don't want to cool down. Come on. All the solders flow down the terminal. No. Have to put some more solder on it. So, yeah, that should be all right. Yeah, that's firmly ensconced. All right. Now, just wondering if this speaker needs to be earthed or something. Put a screw in there, I guess. These screws don't have a very deep slot in them, so they're rather awkward. Okay. Now, yeah, it's still super noisy and not picking any stations up. My other radio.
No, he said The technical description on Norwich.
Yep, that's it. So the oscillator's running. And let's get rid of this. Now, okay. Yeah, it was making this noise before. What's this? No. Faber Istin. Availability 1 tablet, 50 by 50, 1 repeat. Time release 150 by 50 by 150. And then suspension 4 mils, 4 repeats. Time release 1 in the morning and if required 1 at night. Contents 20 matches. Made in Japan for promotional ad Sydney. How bizarre. Yeah. So these are promoting tablets with matches. Bayer, Germany. When patient drives a car or operates machinery. Antihistamine therapy without sedation. Huh. Never heard of it. How bizarre. So that's obviously in there for a reason. Yeah, why is there a bit of wire wrapped around this resistor here? That's odd, isn't it? So I'm going to chop that off. It doesn't, yeah. Okay. So there's the brown wire which goes into there. And actually there's a brown wire which goes into this transformer as well. So that's really helpful. Now I'm going to pop the antenna onto there. We'll see if that does anything. Well, we're working.
Circles around. I think the gear alterations, whatever they were, almost near completion. The blindfold going on. So final race. Base of weight 650 fixed odds. Bessie the Bell 440 under the hood $7.50. Just like Liam at 8. Sundrop 6. Miss Pepperheart now at 9, and Winehouse it's really solid at 5. Righto, so we'll try again.
Now this shouldn't need an earth or anything like that. And it shouldn't need the aerial because this is a ferrite. I wonder if someone's really mucked around with this.
Sorting out whatever the issue is over there. Putting the bridle.
And this station normally blasts in.
Continuing to work with it, so put a hood on and now they're putting the bridle over the top of that. So I never saw the antenna from the angle of what he's got here. On the TV, it's becoming pretty clear that things are not going all that smoothly with Miss Pepperheart. Now 4 minutes behind time as they continue to try and get this one in 8th place. Continues to look on.
Yeah.
Racing in the area going to Rev on Saturday. So that'll be the third day.
Sounds like they're about to shoot a horse. Not good. Really don't like racing. Where should I put my plastic screwdriver things? That one? Right. So no.
Who leads them down towards the turn and shot about 2.5 clear. In second position there is Al Frankie, followed by Exalted Dennis. Bessie the Bells, the runner third and fourth over there. Inside from just like
Now I'll try and get this over here. Wow, we've lost the signal completely now. This is very strange behaviour, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can get this in here. That's very strange. Can't even find the racing station anymore. And I'm not adjusting these very much at all. That one doesn't reach. Yeah. So someone's had a good go at this at some stage before me getting to it. So I'll just unplug that for a second. Turn it around again. Put it on here now.
Is next travelling back in fourth spot. Trap 3 wide. It looks it might be there, the trip. Double Pie, and then comes Flying Mickey mid-pack from Toll Puddle, and then Lardy Shah is back third last.
How bizarre.
Star is a close of fifth. They're 2 lengths away from Flying Mickey's now called upon and starts to pick up the bridle around. Dennis Star is just yielding ground. Double Pie saving ground, and then followed by Lardy Sharp, Toll Puddle.
Well, it certainly goes loud enough.
Comes into the straight, some 2 to 3 lengths. Alberga, Strike Gold, GGS. Double Pie down the clear, Flying Mickey. And
Well, that's got me completely stumped as to why it's so insensitive. I have to do this in my own. Well, not well. It's all my own time, but not on a live stream. Okay. So we know at least works. We haven't got rid of that whooshing noise. So I'll just get this out the way, and then I'll go to the toilet, and then I'll bring out the mallard. Where can I put this where it won't fall over? Up here. Okay. Good. Okay. I shall be back in about 3 minutes. And yeah. Okay, I'm back. Now, move that out the way. Don't need our transistor testers. Okay. Now, this is the mallard. And I'll bring you back. Sorry for bouncing you around a bit. I've moved the camera slightly too. That's better. Okay. So this is the mallard, or Philips 122 in disguise. The Philips 122 has got a different grill face on it. It's got the slats down there. This is in pretty good condition. I can't see any cracks or anything like that on it. It does need a repaint because you can see where all the paint's chipped off it over the years, and especially on this side. Yeah, that's paint chipping. Yeah, because these came in various colours, or actually a green colour as well. It was a bit later they had the various colours, but yeah. So this is Perspex, so that's not going to break. Our switch works. No dial. Pointer I can see. Now these Oops. These, it actually looks pretty original under there, doesn't it? And we've had the power cord chopped off. Yeah. And yeah, someone's tried to use this. Okay, 23rd of May 1958. Don't know whether that's later than the, yeah, that might be a replacement, that one. It's only got one screw holding it in. Otherwise, it looks pretty original under here. Got a capacitor underneath these two resistors, which is very, very convenient. Yeah, these are all bulging out, leaking. It's been in a hot environment and it's got very hot. Yeah, that one's really bursting out. Actually, no, that's been replaced, that one. It's got a hook and loop on it. That one's original because it's got the paint down there. That one's original because it's got the paint. That one, yeah, that's got paint on it. Paint. That's got paint on it. Yeah, it looks like this is the only one that's been replaced. No dial light. Ooh, that's all sticking to. What the? Wow. Yeah, this plastic cable, or rubber cable I should say, yeah, it's all melted onto that. Chuck that away. Yeah. Oh, okay. So our dial cord is broken. And we've got our dial pointer. So it is complete apart from the back. It's missing the clips here though. I've got a couple of those in the garage from a broken 172 cabinet. 6A something 7. Probably maybe an N. Yeah, it looks like a 6AN7, 8N8. Not sure what this one is. Is of course pretty filthy. 6M5. Okay, that's our first suspect, if it doesn't work. And that is pretty black. This has been well used. So I'll be surprised if this works. Oh, and the pins are absolutely disgusting too. They're black as. Now, where is that lining up? No. We've got our gap there. Go in. There we go. And this will be a 6X5. Yes, the last revision of these had an EC, an E series valve in there as the rectifier, which is probably equivalent to a 6X4 or something. Okay, that will have to be something done with that. Unless that's the earth and this is... No, that's bare as well underneath there. So that goes down to there, and it's going to short against the case of the chassis. Okay, right, let's fire it up through the dim bulb and the everything else. Okay. I'm not sure if I showed you this one. This is the valve equivalent of that transistor one. Again, I got this at the auction. So, yeah. And actually, I think this works, this one. Okay. So I'll plug this into the dim bulb. And we'll put these on here. Yep. Doesn't matter if that touches the chassis, just earths it. Now, will it fire up? As I said, with that 6X5 in that condition, I'll be very, very surprised. Okay, that's the isolation transformer turned on. And we'll bring it up slowly. Sorry about my head. So up to 60 volts. No, we're not. We are now. Nothing much happening. Go a little bit higher. Nothing yet. I'll bring you in on the dim bulb. Yes, as I said earlier when I wasn't on air, the Stream Deck is just not working at all. Here we go, there's the dim bulb. Oh, and you can see the Peacock cookery book with Betty Falk. Yeah. That was my home economics book in year 7. Okay, we're about halfway up. Getting a little bit of warmth in that. Okay, bring it up to 180. Yeah, we'll bring it up to 200. Yeah, we're beginning to get a glow in the dim bulb. Don't know whether you can see that. And the 6X5 is definitely getting warm. And we're up to 220. And the 6X5 is glowing. And our dim bulb is definitely bright. The big main capacitors are not warm yet. And why is this just turning around? Oh, that's the oh yeah, we've got hum. So I'll go up a little bit higher to 230. Yeah, 6X5 is glowing. Oh, the dim bulb is quite bright, isn't it? There's the aerial. That's almost full volume. Okay. So we know we've got a good output transformer and speaker, and we know it basically works. I'll just get another 6X5, although I'm a little bit worried about that dim bulb. It's a lot brighter than normal. Just turn this off, bring that down. So I'm just going to, as I say, get another 6X5 and we'll see how we go with that. So I've got another 6X5. Sorry. Not a 6X5. What am I saying? 6M5, isn't it? Get myself confused. Yeah. 6M5. So I'll replace that one. I seem to go through a lot of those. I may not have one in stock. Ah, 6M5, here we go. The three sort of okay ones. 60% tired. And these two are okay. And this one's pretty disgusting as well. But this one tested okay. Now where's my wire brush? There we go. With the valve bank being closed, it's a bit hard to get valves. So I'll bring this straight up to 200 or something like that. That's 200. I wonder if I turn that off. Yeah. Okay, I'll bring it down again. Now we'll try. So that's 200 volts. A slight glow from the 6X5. So I'll bring it up to 230 again. Well, it's a lot louder. And why did I get a slight tingle off of that? Nothing. Now I can't see if the 6N8 is, well, it seems a bit warm. That's actually cold. Whatever this one is, 6AN7. So we'll try another one of those. Again, this is pretty filthy. Okay. I think it's a 6AN7. Just have a look in the Phillips book. Yeah, so yeah, you can see the slats down the front of that one. Yeah, it's a 6AN7, 6N8, 6M5, 6X5 GT. So we're looking for an AN7, aren't we? Get out of the way for a moment. And I'm pretty sure I've got some of those. So many valves at the moment. Okay, 6N8. We need one. Okay, I've got one. 6A, oh, two 6AN7s. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now, so we'll do this 6AN7. I think that was the right one. That looks quite different. Yeah. Both Philips, both made in Australia. Oh, no, this one's made in Holland. This one's an Australian one. I'm not going to blow that out. It's pretty disgusting in here, but so we'll try. Hate these these sockets. They're phenolic and they've got really tiny holes and they don't connect up very well. Okay, so we're starting at 180 this time. Oh, the bulb has gone out. Okay. Now our bulb is a lot dimmer. Than it was before. I mean, it's still not great, but it's dimmer than it was. So maybe the capacitors are reforming or something. No. Okay. So we'll do our 6N8. This one is warm. Again, this one's made in Holland. So, which is the best one? Let's do this one. Yeah, it says good on it. All the ones in bags are out of other radios. they've tested good, or they've been replaced. Okay, now coming in there. Hit these sockets. There we go. No. Why aren't you going in? Okay. It was a struggle, but I got it in. So we're up to 230 volts again. And our dim bulb went right down then, it's re-glowing again. No, I think this needs a recap, and there's probably a dead shorted resistor in here as well. Okay, so I'll disconnect this one. And I also want to try a Peter Pan, which I bought a couple of years ago, and I thought it worked, but it's just been sitting on the shelf. So we'll have a go at that and see what that needs. Okay. So this is it. It's very nice, this radio. And yeah, it's a Peter Pan. Now I could have got a an ivory coloured one, a cream coloured one, but that the bidding on that one was stupid, and it sold for about $450 or something ridiculous, and it wasn't branded Peter Pan, it was branded National, the South Australian company. It was basically an Astor inside, which is what this is. And yeah, and then it turned up on eBay a week later for $500. So I don't know about that. It's basically a Mickey inside, in a different case with different dial and everything like that. So that looks like the aerial, and this looks like the power cord, and it's jammed up inside there. It's got a, yeah, this has got a, no, that's a 6B V7. Never heard of that one. JLK 4179. And it's not got the original screws in it. It's missing the 2 front screws. Okay, let's take it apart and see if we can get some power onto it. I'll run for another little while after 6 o'clock because I stuffed up doing the starting of the stream. And the dial cord, oh, that's the power. Oh yeah, dial cord is working. And the volume power switch has been replaced. It's been really hacked about. And this should just push out. Yeah, someone's had a go at this. Yeah, it's pretty manky. Oh, it's not too bad. Now, yeah, this is just a Mickey. Very flimsy. Oh, yuck. Wow. Look at those. I've never seen one of those before. And yeah, actually no, it's a bit mashed up. The teeth on this, although you can buy replacement ones. It's okay at the moment. Yeah, these are just a piece of phenolic cut out. I'll have a go at that. And this has been replaced, but it looks like it's done many years ago because that doesn't look very modern. That looks 1950s, 40s, 50s. Now, I'll just bring it up slowly on the dim bulb. We can, yep. So I'll have to strip these off. So I'm going to undo this, give us a bit more room. is people don't like these wire strippers because they say they don't work. But if you get old hard wires, you just press these jaws together as you're doing it, and yeah, works a treat. Now that was silly of me. I've just taken the jigger off. Right. What's the betting on this one? Will it work or will it not? Now, 6 SA7. Don't know what that one is. And I definitely don't have any replacement 6 BV7s. Haven't come across those before. And these kind of been war access ones, because they're the 9-pin ones, and they weren't common in use until the early 1950s. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Should we put an aerial on it? May as well. Give it a bit of a fighting chance. Okay. So a few minutes to come up. Nothing on the dim bulb yet. I think this book's about early 1960s or something, this copy. (1964). Yeah, we had to use a later revision or reprinting of it. Most people had. I don't know where I got that one from. Right, nothing's happening. So I'll bring it up a little bit further. Really don't like those huge electrolytics down there. Did it make a noise then? Turn it off and we'll bring it up on the yep. Transformer's not warm, the rectifier's not warm. Got no dial lights. They look all right. So I'll bring it up a bit more. This is as dead as a doornail. Yeah, nothing. So now that's loose, that valve. Don't know whether that's going to affect anything, but I would think that the transformer's dead or something. So we should be able to get dial lights at least. I'll just check. In fact, that wasn't in very well. Don't put your fingers under there. It could still be live. No, not live. Could still be voltages floating around. Yep, that one's good. What about the other one? I think that one's hanging out as well. The bulb holder isn't screwed in properly. Yep, that's good. It's nice and tight now. These have got glue on the threads to hold it in. Right, we'll try it again. I'm not hopeful. No. I'm not getting current through it. All right. So let's try. I wonder if it's the power switch again. So we'll try this. Yeah, we've got continuity through there. These cans have been apart as well, they're loose. Someone's had a go at this and given up before they've even started. Let's check nothing's disconnected. And we've got Power comes in. Don't know if we can see that or not. I always zoom the wrong way. It's upside down. Okay, so the power comes in into here. It goes out. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the power switch isn't working. Now, that's a bit dangerous to attach it to there and there. No, I won't do that. So I'd say that power switch is dead, which is a bit strange because it's been replaced. We'll try that. It should be off. Yeah, nothing on the power side of it. Yeah, that sounds all right. Yeah, pretty sure it's the power switch in the first instance. So, yeah, not much more I can really do with this until I replace that switch. Guess we desolder that and take those leads off and then just go directly into the transformer. We'll try that. Yeah. I'll just see if we've got continuity from there. Help if I turn the meter on again. Yep. Well, that's interesting. Got continuity to both. That's all right. Okay. Almost warmed up. And I'm just going to chop this plastic wire off. So that's dead anyway. Gives us a bit more wiggle room down there. Leave that one on. Might have to chop that. In fact, I don't even know that. Must have been connected. All right. That doesn't look very healthy at all. Oh no. Got 2 strands of wire. Okay. So, yeah, where's a lead for that? Just connect the aerial up again. Yep, let's go and grab a couple of clip leads. So this one can go on the black wire. And the red one can go on the red wire. And we'll disconnect this here. The red can go on the active. Safety first. And the blue can go on that one. Okay, so don't do this at home, kids. This is not very safe. So make sure nothing touches and shorts out. Although we're going through the dim bulb, so all right, let's try this. I'll bring this. Oh, okay, we've got a bit of a glow already. Yeah. And we've got our dial lights. So it's definitely the switch. So I'll bring that up. And we've got our dial lights. They can't see them on the camera. Take this out of the way. Yeah, I can just make those out. So we're up to 180 volts and our dim bulb is quite bright. And we've got our dial lights, as you can just see. I can feel that. Yeah. But, yep. Got a very bright dim bulb though. Again. So I'll bring it up a bit further to 200. Can't hear any hum or anything like that. So I suspect that the output transformer or the speaker isn't working. So we're up to full voltage now. That's 230 volts. And there's nothing. We've got a very, very bright dim bulb, haven't we? Same as the other Mullard. But we don't have any sound. No. Okay. So what is the... Make this a bit safe. And so it's completely disconnected now. That should be humming like a beehive with those electrolytics. Six BV7. Yeah, the rectifier is quite warm. I wonder what the, obviously it's an output valve. But yeah, I don't know what type. Let's get my little book and then we'll wrap this up for the evening, I think. So we're not making very much progress. Where are we? So yeah, one of these. So 6BV7. So 6J, 6F, 6C. There we go, 6BV7. Dual diode power output pentode. Power amplifier, yeah. I wonder if it's can be replaced with a 6M5 or something. Total harmonic distortion 20% in each case. Wow, 20% distortion in amplifier. Was the 6M8, the 6M5. 6. There's the 6M. Oh, there we go. No, it's an N. 6M5. Looks quite different. Yeah, the pins are different. G1, G3 is okay. G2. Yeah, it's quite different. Heater, not connected. I see yeah, pinouts are quite different. So cathode, yeah, it needs bias resistors, and this yeah, there's no yeah, so it's not replaceable with 6M5, but I know AWA used a different valve, which I can't remember the designation of. Anyway, that'll be it for this week. I'll say my goodbyes. Yes, a bit silly double clicking the start the stream button. But anyway, we got there in the end. Hopefully the sound came through without too much rubbish and distortion on it. So, okay, I'll see you either, actually, no, I won't see you next week, because there's an HRSA meeting on the Saturday and a Rover Car Club meeting on the Sunday, and I'm hoping that someone from the car club can have a look at the car, because we've sort of run out of ideas. It's getting pressure at the fuel rails, it's getting everything looks right, all the electrical stuff is right, it's not throwing any codes up, but it's still running like a dog. So yeah, no pun intended, I just realised. Rover dog, yes. Okay, so I'll speak to you the following week on the live stream, and yeah, we'll do something different. Bye.